We're back this week for another edition of Te Akau TV. We're joined by Te Akau trainer Sam Burgesson. Sam, been a while since we've seen you. What's all the news?
Just tipping away here, Hazy. It's all go here at Matamata. Obviously, there's plenty of racing coming up over Christmas time and the New Year, and we had plenty of at Waipara as well. So it's an exciting time for the stable. Obviously, as we head into some really nice racing over the summer months. So look, yeah, it's all go here. So we're flat to the board.
And awesome to see Ellerslie get the green light to sell tickets earlier in the week as well. I know there's there's a set of trials there on Tuesday. Are you sending any up for a spin?
Yeah, so they allocated sort of slots based on the number of runners you had at Pookie last year, and we got 6. So we got 6 going up on Monday. So yeah, really exciting. All reports have been really positive. So yeah, really looking forward to it, and hopefully, obviously Crack a Million and things like that coming up. It'd be awesome to be back.
Fantastic. Well, I think they sold through a fair chunk of those tickets earlier in the week for Crack a Million. So if you want to get your tickets and get in there nice and quick, because they'll all be gone within the next couple of weeks, I presume. The winners of the week, so there were a couple there. So Marikato took out the 2-year-old race. He now probably finds himself close to getting into the field for the Crack a Million based on prize money. It was a pretty impressive performance there coming up the rail to win.
Yeah, it was the way he won was obviously super. He would have learned a lot. Mentally he's sort of been a bit behind the 8 ball, but he's coming right at the right time. He's just having a little break out of the stable now, and he's probably going to run at Ellerslie on the 14th, and then back up 2 weeks later into the Crack a Million. So all steps ahead for him.
And Freeze Frame was probably one of the more impressive winners I've seen this year, coming from way back in the field to claim victory in the last stride.
Yeah, it was a fantastic ride by Sam. Fair play to him. He sort of said he's going to give him one last run and probably ride him for a bit of luck, because we were always going to go back from the barrier draw. And luckily enough, they went a frantic speed up top, and it was a really good effort. He's probably not there in the coat as of yet, and it sort of looks like he's in for an exciting campaign. So a really nice way to kick off his summer campaign.
Nice. Well, no runners there at Pukekohe Park on Saturday, so we look to Trentham there on Saturday for the Group 1 day, the TAB Classic, which we've got, I think, 3 runners in the TAB Classic, and check out those 2 fields, and we'll start there at Trentham in race number 4, the Group 2 Mode Technology Wakefield Challenge Stakes. It's for the 2-year-olds, set weights over 1,100 metres. A nice stake there of 175,000 for these 3 runners that line up, that are led by Dream of the Moon, who capped off an impressive campaign down in Riccarton with a victory there in her last run.
Yeah, it's going to be a very interesting race. Obviously, the form lines throughout the whole field are completely different, so it's sort of hard to line it all up. That's why I suppose it's quite an even market. But yeah, Dream of the Moon, she's just continued to improve. The more racing she's done, obviously she went down to Riccarton early and didn't probably just start off her campaign how we thought she would, but got better and better. And so she sort of had a small break after that win, her last start win. And then Hunter's really happy with how she's come back. She's sort of stayed down there at Riccarton and is coming home via Wellington. So she travelled up to Palmy yesterday, and she's travelled up super by all accounts. So look, really happy with her. She's going the right way. Bit of a sticky gate, but Nabba knows her obviously from her last start win. So yeah, really happy to have her there.
And Opie Boston takes a ride on the well-bred, Captured by Love, the written tycoon filly. Was impressive in a very small field with just 3 runners there last start, but managed to claim a victory on debut.
Yeah, obviously it was a bit green, so has improved. She worked well on the course proper. Opie rode her here on Tuesday, and she's definitely going the right way. She looks like a really exciting filly going forward, and whatever she does now, I think she's only going to benefit with time. So look, really happy with her. Opie getting down to 55 obviously is a massive indicator that she's a fantastic chance. But like I say, it's hard to line up these form lines, but really happy with her, and I think she's a really good each way chance.
And Donna Chiara there for JML Bloodstock possibly flies a little bit under the radar there with 2 trials for 2 second placings.
Yeah, really, we haven't had her long, but she seems to have settled in really well, done everything seamlessly. She's very straightforward. She's sort of been with Sam Logan before this, and she's done a fantastic job with her because she's just fitted in really well. and she worked with Captured by Love, and her work was really strong also. So, look, 3 really nice chances with the right runs. They can all, sort of be there or thereabouts.
In race 7, the Hardy Trade Supplies Premier Rating 75 benchmark, another one that's made his way up from the south. Insatiable has had a good campaign down in Riccarton. Draws barrier 8 with Opie Boston on board.
Yeah, he did have a good campaign. Probably didn't have a lot of luck over Cup Week. He drew the outside barriers in both runs, but ran, I thought, really creditably. And Opie sort of thought after his last run, the step up to 1400 would be the key to him. So, look, 1400 around the corner now. A bit of a sticky gate, so we'll probably try and get midfield there with a bit of cover. But Opie on always helps. So he looks a nice each way chance.
Nice. And race 8 there, the Group 1 TAB Classic, weight for age over 1600 metres. Of course, this race was formerly the Captain Cook Stakes for a number of years there. We've got 3 lining up, led by Brando, who draws barrier 11 with Matthew Cameron on board.
Yeah, it'd be awesome to see him win a Group 1. He definitely deserves one. He was probably stiff not to win one down there as a 3-year-old. But his work was super on Tuesday. Opie rode him on the course proper and said he's going as good as he ever has. A little bit of a niggly gate, so we'll probably need a little bit of luck. But he certainly deserves his chance. It looks a really even field on paper. And the horse would, the right run should hopefully win it. So, look, we're really happy with him. He deserves his chance, and hopefully he can just have a nice run in transit and give it a real good shake.
And of course, Pre-Deferred took out this race last year in similar circumstances on the quick backup from the week before, and finds himself under very similar conditions going into this year's race. Draws barrier 8, no jockey listed at this stage.
Yeah, that's the key. We really need a senior jock, which is extremely frustrating. Obviously, he's the winner of the race last year, and he's back in form. So, look, he's, like you say, he's followed the exact same path as last year when he won it. Albeit it's probably a touch stronger edition this year, but we can't fault him here at home. He looks as good as he ever has. He's bouncing around the stable, the old boy, and I think he's in fantastic form. So look, he's a definite chance. We just hopefully can get the right rider for him come race day.
And Fashion Shoot was really impressive there, winning last start. Draws barrier 10 and gets the services of the man, Opie Bosson.
Yeah, it was aided by a fantastic ride last time, but another that's in really good form. She stayed south. She had a little freshen up following her fantastic victory, and another one the Hunter's really happy with. She's travelled up well to Palmy. Palmy there. John sort of midfield there. We'll look to ride her similar to how we rode her in the Canterbury Breeders. Go back and just hope for one last run at them. And Opie knows her really well throughout her racing career. So look, another nice each way chance. I'm really happy with all 3 of them. So hopefully with a bit of luck, some more horses that, can be there or thereabouts.
Fantastic. Well, of course, it's David Ellis's birthday on Saturday, so hopefully he can get a wee extra birthday surprise there as well. So happy birthday to DC as well, and I'm sure if you see him out and about, you can wish him well. But over to Rotorua there on Sunday, we kick off in race number 1 for the first of 12 runners there in the Sherlock Contracting 1950 maiden. War of Succession, the Tavistock gelding, draws barrier 11 with Opie Bosson on board.
Yeah, he's coming out of a very strong form race. I think his last start third, the first, second, and fourth horse have both won since. So yeah, look, really, really good indicators for him. He seems to have gone the right way. Opie on a little bit of a sticky draw, but I think we'll roll forward from there. We think the step up to 2000 really suits. So yeah, he looks a really nice chance come Sunday.
And race 2, the Arawa Park Hotel 3-year-old maiden 12:30. Sense of Timing, the daughter of Time Test, draws barrier 2 with Craig Grills on board, and Rue de Rivoli draws barrier 8 with Opie Bosson on board.
Yeah, really looking forward to both of these kicking off their campaigns. They've trialled up really well at Taupo. Obviously, Sense of Timing's drawn really well. Should get a lovely run for Grillsy there. And Rue de Rivoli, really happy with her this time, and she's sort of holding her condition a lot better, looks to have strengthened up, and is definitely going the right way. So, look, whether they'll need the run come Sunday and a bit more experience, we'll obviously find out. But they look 2 really nice fillies going forward, and one's to follow later on.
Race 3, the heavier function Arawa Park 3-year-old maiden. There's one on the ballot there, Autocracy, the gelding by Savabeel, draws barrier 10 with Warren Kennedy on board.
Yeah, much better as a gelding. Yeah, he trialled it really well at Taupo. We sort of hadn't done a lot with him, but he trialled super, and he's gone the right way since. So we thought we'd have a throw at the stumps on Sunday. Look, he's gone the right way. Obviously, Warren's riding in fantastic form. Whether he might need the experience, we'll find out Sunday, but really happy with him going into the race.
And race 5, the Greenlight Insurance Brokers 1400, rating 60 handicap, Spellcraft and Invincible draw barrier 9 and 8 respectively, with Opie Boston and Craig Grills on board.
Yeah, probably the form lines probably don't read that flash, but they seem in good form here at home. Both back to rating 60, which I think is key. We've sort of found the drop in class from 65 to 60 is quite big. And then horses can get back into form in the 60 grade and then hopefully can go on with it. So, look, happy with both of them. I think both will present really nice chances. Invincible just had no luck at New Plymouth, and her work since has been flying. So I think she's going to be very hard to beat. And Spellcraft's run at Te Rapa was a lot better than it looks last time. So hopefully, they can get back a bit of confidence, these two, and then go back through the grades again.
Nice one. And race 7 there, the Entain NZB Insurance Pearl Series, maiden fillies and mares 1400. Matakana Girl, the daughter by Ace High, having a bit of luck there with these at the moment, or trainers in general are. She draws barrier 9 with Opie Bosson on board.
Yeah, obviously the progeny of Ace High are going super. Obviously they had the 1,000 guineas winner there, and we bought a few at the Ready to Runs. We really like them. They look nice, progressive horses. So, and no different from this one. She's just taken a little bit of time, but I thought her debut run at Taupo was super. And Sam Wheatley thought up to 1400 next time should be very hard to beat. So, look, Opie goes on. He rode her here this morning, and is really happy with her. So, I think another one with the right run should be a really nice each way chance.
Race 9, the Rotorua Club 1230, rating 65, benchmark 3 in here. We've got Aquis, Caravella, and Francie there for Hanui Farm.
Yeah, Acuse and Caravella sort of a while between runs. We gave them a jump out on the course proper here last week just to tick them over, and they both seem in good form. All three sort of got a little bit sticky gait, so look, we're going to need the right run come that time of the day. And Francie, I thought she was really good first up. Probably raced a little bit keen, so we've gone 1200 again. And another one that's drawn out. So probably going to go back and need a little bit of luck. But look to see her hitting the line, and then you could definitely follow her over 1400 and even a mile sort of later on in the season. But 3 nice chances. Hopefully one of them can pop up there somewhere.
Fantastic. Well, Sam, that wraps up the runners for the weekend. Just the 2 meetings there. Best bet. Can you find us one?
Yeah, it's a tough one, really. I think I'll go Sunday at Rotorua. I think Invincible sort of back in the 60 grade. Look, her work on Tuesday was enormous. So I think she's gone the right way. And she's one that hopefully she can put a win on the board and then get a bit of confidence and go back through the grades.
Fantastic. Well, we're 2 weeks away from Christmas, I think, so it's going to come around super fast there with Boxing Day and all the festivities that come with that. Sam, another busy week this week for you guys. Obviously, we mentioned the Ellerslie trials there on Monday, and then also Waikato Cup Day on Saturday. I believe we might see the re-emergence of Tokyo Tycoon again at that meeting.
Yeah, it's a really exciting week, exciting time for the stable coming up. Obviously, it's a busy time, but the good horses are around the barns. So, look, we've got Ellerslie and then Hastings, Tauranga, and then we've got Te Rapa and the Eulogy Stakes Day down at Trentham. So, look, obviously, really excited to see Tokyo back. He's come back in really good order. He's probably the fattest we've ever had him. Obviously, he's not the biggest horse, but he's carrying good condition at the moment. He seems in really good form at home. And then potentially Quintessa could be in that race as well, which another one is really exciting to look forward to, sort of heading towards, Group 1 racing and even crack a million sort of prospects come January. So, look, it's an exciting time. And, one, we're really looking forward to and all the staff are as well.
Fantastic. Well, you're down the line there with Mark on Saturday at Trentham. So if the owners are out and about, and Sam and Mark will both be down there on course as well. But have a good day tomorrow, and obviously a good week next week, and we'll catch you again sometime soon.
Awesome. Cheers, Hayden.